at the Outback Motor Speedway, and pretty proud to say that this is our first NDRL National Dirt Racing League race. I want to really thank John Kennedy for coming on board and sponsoring us, and we hope we can make this an annual race here. But what a time for you to finally find victory lane. I never thought we'd be this long, but glad to see you get a victory.
Well, thank you. It's been a tough season. We've been running good. We qualified every week, and I think we're the only guy that's made the show every week, but we keep running second, third, and fourth. And at least I get up here to get interviewed with you a little bit and get a little practice in case I ever could win another one, but I wasn't so sure that day was ever going to come.
Well, this is Alan Saggy, and he was last year's track champion, the year before that, leading feature winner here, but just shows how tough it is to win one here.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you, there's no dirt track in the country any tougher than this bunch here. Out of all the guys, 20-plus guys that come every week, just about any of them can win on any given night. And it was a real dogfight there tonight. We just got fortunate enough to come out on top. I know Jimmy McFarland and JT Spence were close behind me. They were running really good, and it was anybody's race all the way through. And that's what makes it exciting, keeps everybody coming back.
Yeah, well, and of course, this being a crown jewel event, we went under the lights. Some people don't like the lights, other ones like it, but y'all ran the first two segments under the lights straight through with no wrecks, so I think y'all get the lights down pretty good.
Yeah, I always try to convince my wife I do my best work in the dark, but I'm not sure she believes that, but it worked out tonight.
Well, where did you think you was good at? The track stayed pretty slippery. I think between the way the weather was and what we did to it, it never did really come in and be a real fast track. But where do you think you made your time out? Where would you slow us at?
You know, we weren't superior anywhere, but the car was good and consistent all the way through. We weren't the fastest car by any means, especially on the bottom. But I think Trevor was making real good time on the bottom. Brent was real good on the bottom. We just kind of ran steady all through and dodged a few bullets. And, you got to run pretty good in these races, but you got to have a little luck too. And I guess the stars aligned a little bit for us tonight. There was a couple nights this year where we had a good shot to win and just didn't. Just got beat or things didn't work out right. And tonight, I guess it was our night, but we picked a pretty good night to do it.
Well, you ran strong there the other week, but you got cycled to the out and the ones on the inner lane. So, anyhow, I'm glad to see you back up in here, victory lane. I didn't want to see you get shut out all year.
Well, thank you, Tim. It's nice to be the first guy to get interviewed. I've been getting sloppy seconds and thirds here the last few weeks, but I got to thank Joe Shiflett. He owns the race cars. He builds them, works on them. I just show up on Friday night and drive the cars. He told me this week, we kind of needed to hustle a little bit. He had some taxes to pay, and he went to jail last year and for a few days, and he had a bad experience. And I really like Joe, and I didn't want to see him go through that again. So I tried a little extra hard for him.
All right, man. Well, you're the first NDRL champ.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'd like to thank Mr. Kennedy. I don't know him personally, but I've heard a lot about him, read about him on the internet and the racing papers, and I know he does a tremendous amount for dirt racing, and it's really cool that he was on board and sponsoring this deal here tonight, and it's really nice for all of us to be connected with, a guy his stature, and we're proud to win the first NDRL race, I guess, of the season.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And pain inside your heart. So many things have come and torn your world apart. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
All right, well, here we are back with second place finisher at our NDRL National Dirt Racing League King of the Slots race here at Outback Motor Speedway, Jimmy McFarland. The two that's searching for the win the longest, you and Alan, you all was having a battle. I thought it was going to be one of you two. You was both on the same lap there at the halfway mark. I know you got in a few wrecks, getting you a little upset there.
Yeah, we was racing hard. I knew I was in contention for the win finally after a year and a half or two. And we was just racing real hard. And congratulations to Alan and Joe. I want to thank NDRL. It's a real good race tonight.
Yeah, well, I was telling Alan, I said, y'all went underneath the lights, and a lot of people complain about the lights. They say it's hard to see when you go into that second section of the race, but y'all ran the first two segments without a wreck at all. So I think you guys are starting to figure out the lights.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's different, but you get used to it. It's a little glary, but I like it. I like anything different, that's a challenge. It sounds weird, but my car, the first four segments was a little free, and I felt the heat cut on. my car tightened up and got good, and I was coming, but just fell a little short. Last week I run third, this week second, so take a strong second. Take a week off and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, well, we're going to be off next week because of Valentine's Day, but we'll come back strong and finish the last 3 races. So we got to get you back up here in Victory Lane, man.
Oh yeah, we're digging. I'd kind of like to run year round. Maybe I can get a win.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I believe in fate and destination, but so much of that lies in our own hands.
All right, well, here we are back at the Outback Motor Speedway with our NDRL race, National Dirt Racing League. Really want to, again, thank John Kennedy for coming on board. JT Spence, brand new car. You was kind of hunting up there. You getting close to a win.
Yeah, lane rotation just killed me there. I think I was like 11 laps back after the first segment. But we came on, my car was fast. I think we had a little better lane rotation. I told myself when I hit lane 4, I was like, I'm going to win this thing. I think mine was humping. But I just overdrove there a little bit. I got a little too greedy there, tried to get a little too much out of it. But I got myself in a little wreck trouble. But, I finished the same lap as Jimmy. He had a whole lot better lane rotation than I had. And let him go a couple times. I knew he was in the hunt there before I got to notice I was in the hunt, but I'll take it. I got to thank Junior. It's a brand new car, first time out. I got to thank Jimmy. That's Jimmy's motor in it, so it's kind of a team effort. But working with Junior and Randy tonight, that was pretty cool. We all got in the A-main. We all run pretty good, but I'll take it.
So I asked them, I said, these lights, some of you all complain about them, some of you don't, but you actually ran the first 2 segments under the lights, no wrecks. What do you think? You said with your new glasses there, you was getting some reflection.
Yeah, I got a lot of reflection. I don't know. It's definitely neat. Lane 8's a little dark, but I think by the time the lights come on, the track's so fast, it's kind of hard to wreck unless you really screw up. I lost my car a couple times, just kept on trying to hit the same rhythm and didn't wreck. So, but no, the lights went down, my car got better. Don't make no sense on a slot car track, but it did. It got freed up and come back to me a little bit. That's when I really made a run at Allen. I actually caught him there going into the last segment and was ahead of Jimmy, but it put me out on 7. He was on the inside, so they took advantage of that. Allen's been due for a win. Jimmy's definitely due for a win. I'd like to see him get a win here in the near future. But we're not going to give up either.
No, that's for sure. You picked up your first one this year, and you was real close to getting a second one here tonight. And like I said, top 3, the first NDRL race that we've ever had, so you got to be pretty proud.
Yeah, I've actually run decent in always crown jewel races. I just haven't won one, but you never know what's going to happen week to week. Trevor was up front last week and had a terrible night tonight, but you got to thank John Kennedy. I met that guy a couple times, class act guy. Done a lot for our sport and dirt late model racing, and doing this for our slot car sport. You got to love a guy like that. It keeps us racing.
Absolutely, yeah. You're a stand-up guy, and really been thanking him, and hope we can continue this.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.